Connected.
KMRL 90.3 FM radio station presents
The Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
Wake up!
Wake up, little Susie.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon.
Come on, dear, it's time to get up.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Wonderful morning to you.
KMRL 90.3 FM radio station presents
The Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
Well, good morning. This is Classy C, along with Crazy Chris, for the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
Yeah.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. Oh, yeah. It's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. January 4th, 2019. The last Friday of the week. It's the first Friday of the year. Hey, don't mind me. I'm pumped up on cough syrup. H-E-B, minty fresh.
I mean the last day of the week.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday. Hello, Marlin. Good morning. It's Friday.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's Friday. Ooh, it's Friday. You smell so good over there this morning. You smell like oranges. Are you eating oranges? Aren't you glad you had one?
Yes.
All right. Good
Friday, so
morning.
kind of day.
Good morning, Marlin. Yeah. Good morning, Marlin. Yeah.
Good morning.
All right. We're going to talk about lots of great stuff. And guess what? If you didn't know, and we put it out there, so I don't know how you don't know. This is Ticket Giveaway Friday.
Yes.
Somebody,
Hopefully.
yeah, somebody is going to win 2 tickets to go see Born to Win
Stage
play right there at the Waco Hippodrome for Saturday night, January 19th at 7 o'clock p.m. It is going to be a doozy. You don't want to miss this. Directed and written by Kay Bell. You can look at the inserts and see all the time, all the little details about it. It's on the Marlin current event, and you can see all the information on it. And
we have been listening it every day the last month.
Yeah. So sometime during the morning show today, we're gonna call it out, aren't we?
Yes.
And you're gonna win. So be listening and be ready to call. Here's the number you're gonna have to call when we announce it. So you may want to get ready to write it down if you don't already know it. It's 254
275
74
76.
Again, that's 254
275
74
76.
Be the one lucky caller that we'll be looking for when we announce it, and you could win that today. Simple as that. No ifs, ands, or buts. Right?
That's right.
If you are the correct caller, you will win. That's all there is to it. All right. So here we are. We are Friday morning. Can you believe it?
I believe it.
You believe it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because yesterday is Thursday, and the next day is Friday. So I believe it's Friday morning.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe you that it is. All right. So I'm excited that it's Friday.
Are you?
Yep. I sure am. And what are you going to do this weekend, Classy C?
No.
You don't know? You have no earthly idea what you're going to do this weekend.
I know one thing I'm doing. I have to go to my treatment.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So that's one thing.
Well, yeah, that
Other than that,
that's a given, though.
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
And that's on Saturday.
Well, we're going to be talking about your
And there's no church on Sunday, so guess I won't be going to church.
There's no church this Sunday either.
No, it's first Sunday.
It seems like we haven't been to church in forever and a day, doesn't
We haven't been since 4th.
it? Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's 5th Sunday and we didn't go on that Sunday.
Yeah.
That's how it is when it's the 5th. And then the next is the first Sunday.
Yeah, we kind of get cheated
missed
with.
two
We kind of
Sundays.
get cheated with that setup, don't we? Well, if I feel and Sunday's going to be a great work day for some of y'all. Maybe it's going to be a great church flow day.
Yeah, because it's going to be nice and warm.
It is. It is going to be very nice and warm. So those of y'all that do have church on Sunday, we're going to talk about your weather coming up here shortly. It is going to be a great church flow day. Temperatures are on the rise right now. So if you are wondering about what the weather brings, we have all that in store for you today, coming up pretty soon, okay?
Yes, with our very own Crazy Chris Weatherman.
That's right. Yes. Okay. So last night, I hope you were one of the lucky ones that tuned into the Let's Chat with Classy C show.
Yeah.
It was good last night, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Even though I didn't get the calls that I anticipate getting, it was still good.
It would have been nice. It would have been nice to get some more people to participate
Yeah, interact.
on these shows and stuff, you know?
Yes.
So hopefully we'll have better luck with that here in the future as we continue to try to promote and put that out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So some of the crazy stuff that we've been reading in what's the good stuff that's going on today? I see that Nancy Pelosi stood up to Trump.
Oh, I didn't see that.
She stood up. It was in the news last night. They had their first new meeting. By the way, this is the first time they said yesterday where all the ladies went to work in Washington. The first time in history that we've had more minority women going to work in the White House for the first time.
Not the White House.
I mean, not the White House, in D.C.
Yeah.
But
there's none in the White House.
yeah, but it's a start.
Yeah.
And I think is great that we're taking over, getting it back the way it should be. So this is great. I've still got that little dry cough.
Yes, you do.
But I'm getting them. It's getting better for me, I think. So I think. So, like I say, I was took some of that cough stuff. Went to HB yesterday and got me some stuff, and seemed like it helped a little bit. I say a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But I'm still looking forward to where it will.
Days.
Yeah, will it take it? Well, I won't keep taking it every day.
I don't think you have to take it every day if you're feeling better.
Well, I'm just saying. I wanted to be able to clear it up. Does anybody else out there get this dry cough, especially at nighttime when you're laying down and you're getting ready to go to sleep, and then it just kind of sits down in the bottom of your chest, and you just want to cough it up, and it's kind of dryish. It's like a dry cough, and if there's no clear, I definitely will probably have to go see a doctor and get a steroid shot or whatever they want to do to so-called dry it up and kill the infection if there is one. I don't think there is. I think more or less my problem is sinuses.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, it may be sinuses also that's making it hang on so long.
Yeah.
But all you can do is keep trying.
That's all you can do, right?
Yeah.
So yesterday we started talking a little bit towards the end of the show, and I thought it was still good. We were talking about these badass kids going to Scared Straight program.
Yeah.
And I was looking at some more of that, and that stuff, I think it's hilarious. I think it's funny how they have to, some of them little kids are so small, they have to lift them up and just kind of put them like a log, like they're going to do a battering ram to get them into some of the doorways of these inmates so they can get a taste of scaredness right up. And you can just see their little hearts beating in their chest.
I think it's sad that you have to do that to children who are so little that you as a parent, they are not afraid of the consequences that they just run all over you. Well, I think that's sad.
Well, that's why it is sad.
Yeah.
But it's also funny to see it's kind of a parent's revenge when you see how they feel. They make the parents feel frustrated. Sometimes they make the parents cry. All kinds of different things that they the parents are going through different emotions with some of these kids. Some are scared of their kids. Some are not scared. Some of them just, make sighs and kids are flipping them off or cuss them out and they're like, okay, whatever. They have different demeanors. But whatever it may be, the child should always remain in a child's place. And I think it's very sad when a child comes out of their environment and steps into an adult. And not only are they getting into an adult environment, but they're also getting into a rebellious. They're kind of mixing a bad tyrant, a bad tyrant toddler mixed in with being in an adult world. And that's just a deadly combination. That's like trying to mix alcohol and crack. You're under fluids alcohol and then you're shooting up crack. It's just not going to be a good combination.
It's not.
So what else can you do?
I know you have to start when they're young. You can't let children just run wild, and then when they get 6 and 7 and 8, try to start doing something. If you've been letting them do that all the while, when they're 2 years old, if they do something, you have to say no to them. And
but sometimes no doesn't work.
It worked with me. I don't know how it
You
can
tell
work.
kids.
They don't know anything else. It's just like your if you don't start when they're young, it's very hard to get them to listen to you. I've seen people that let their 2-year-olds just run wild and never try to discipline them or anything, and they think all of a sudden when they get school age they're going to start wanting to get that discipline when they've been used to doing whatever they want all the time.
Well, I think that the problem is that some of the youth today are not being guided, and they're taking away some of the responsibilities away from the officials, such as your teachers in the school districts. Do you ever see that they have? I mean, you can't even punish the children no more in the schools like you used to. Back in our days, you used to get a ruler across your hand.
But if it starts at home when they are young kids, 2 years old, why would you have to punish them at home? Because you tell your kids when it's time for them to go to school, you're not going to school to act this way. You're going to school to sit and listen and learn. And that's all they should be.
But that doesn't
doing.
mean that. But that doesn't mean they're going to do that.
But that's why I said it starts at home, too.
Well,
You can't expect a teacher to do everything that you couldn't do.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
Well, I think that we should give certain laws and commands and guidelines back to our school district, because our school district, let's take Marlin ISD. And I know some of y'all are not going to like that. I may step on some of our community's toes this morning, but it's the dang truth, okay? And I'm not going to tell you how I know this exactly. But I do know, because I know people that tried to substitute, and they just tore her world up on it. I do know people that teach there and can confirm this, and I'm not naming names because I don't do that when it comes to stuff like this. But what I can tell you overall, and then it should be no secret to a lot of people, our schools here in Marlin are not the best in academically because the kids are not focusing on learning. The teachers can't teach a class that's full of a bunch of zoo wild, acting like animals. I'm not saying the kids are animals, but they act wild like a zoo animal would. And we need to control that. This is not romper room. This is not a daycare. Now, I know the high school is not as near as out of control as the middle school, and God forbid it's the middle school and the elementary schools are the worst one. But they need to be able to be allowed to reprimand these children a little bit more than just saying, be quiet now, please sit down, and they're in there cussing kids that are in elementary school, stirring up the class. How are we ever going to pass the Texas state minimums? And a lot of people want to blame the school districts, and they want to say the schools are bad. The schools are not bad. Your children are bad. Some of y'all children are bad. That's what it comes down to. It has nothing to do with the school. If you
The children are not bad. Their behavior. Their behavior may be bad. Don't say the child is bad and throw
What's
out
the difference?
It's just like you throwing the baby out with the
What
bathwater.
the Bible tells you? If the child is spoiled or rotten to the core,
Their
that means
their behavior might be bad.
it's saturated.
It'll
all the way
make
through.
them bad.
Some of the kids is bad. They bad.
It's their behavior.
Classes Z, I know that you did a good job with your children, but that don't mean everybody is.
I'm saying their behavior is bad. That's what you have to correct is their behavior. Not them personally, but their behaviors. If you could get the kids' behavior to be good, then
You can. It's called an old-fashioned tail whooping.
that's why I say it starts at home.
But
and it
people
starts
are
when they're
scared
young.
to beat their child. Yes,
No.
I'm going to say it. Beat your
You don't
child.
have to beat
There
them.
should be a national beat your child's
No.
tail day. Yes,
No.
there should. And I'm not talking about putting cigarette burns on them and throw them upside the wall. I say pull out this switch, pull out that strap, get that extension cord, the old time,
No.
a peach tree, get a nice tree. Hey, and let me tell you, them twigs right now are really good right now on the pecan trees.
That's
Get them
not-
off there and switch them tails.
That's not going to help.
What do you mean they're going to help? It worked for us. We didn't want to get
You have
stung
to-
by that thing.
You have to give your kids limitations and say no to them when they're young.
Okay.
Like I said.
I see how Classy wants me to handle it. Okay, folks, this is what I want you to do then. If your children are out of control and you don't know what else to do, and Classy feels like beating them is not the answer, I want you to, when they're at school, gather all their electronics up, put it in the backyard, douse that sucker with lighter fluid, and make them sit down and say, have that aim and flame, just say, this is what happens when I told you. Burn the Xbox up.
And if you burn it up this time, what are you going to do next time they do? Burn it back
They
up
won't
again?
have no games.
You going to burn it back up again?
No, I wouldn't
But
bother
you
it.
think that's going to stop them from never acting out again?
Well-
By burning it up one
So
time?
what do you impose that we would do?
You got to give them limitations.
What
You have to
limitations?
take those games away and tell them if you don't behave in a way, you're not going to be able to play these games.
I really truly believe that, and this apply, and I don't want to. This may come out wrong too, but I'll just say in a fashion That way, I'm not going to genderize or I'm not going to racicize this because I know right away y'all can see through this. We know the answers, but we won't say it. But this is why we have school shootings, okay? And I know we don't see certain races do this, and so I'm not trying to put it on a certain race, but the proof's in the pudding. You can see the news. But overall, I'm just saying, as children, okay, we have issues with. It seems like it's more of an issue with black children in school on something, but we have more issues with white children in schools, such as school shootings. This is the last time I have never seen a black school shooter yet in my lifetime.
I haven't seen any
so that's
either.
why I say we have
But
different
I'm
things
sure
going on
it's
in the
some.
school. There's some things that seem to be more popular as far as in a negative way with certain races. So I'm saying all across the board, though, this is why we have school shootings. We didn't have that in our days growing up from either side of it. We didn't have it from any it wasn't gender biased, and it wasn't racial biased.
That's
It just wasn't
like
happening.
they were talking about last night. They said on the show we watched, what's that show called? SWAT, and they had a school shooting. And at the end of that show, they had the actors, they came out and talked. And one thing the lady said, be nice to other people at school. Don't bully other students. And parents, you need to be more aware of what your child is doing. And this, in every circumstance, more than one person knew what was going on. So if you are a person, you know what's going on, you need to report it to adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silence is deadly.
Yeah.
So
that's what they were talking about. But still, a lot of the stuff starts in home training, too. Because some of those kids that are doing these school shootings,
these millennials,
they have been bullied, they have been teased, they have been picked on. And if your child is the child that's doing that to these kids and they get to the point where they feel like they don't have any other thing to do but shoot up the school, your child is a part of that also. You know, because...
Well, they're holding them responsible now for that.
Yeah.
There's bullying laws.
Yeah.
And if it's retracted back that your child started the initiative of the procedure, you can be held responsible. You know your child didn't go to school with the gun. If anybody got hurt or injured, and they come back and the assailant lives through it, because most times these shooters do, but they always find out. There's ways they can find out. Because they write journals. There's somebody's going to link it back to your child might have been the one that was bullying and teasing and made this person feel like they had no choice but to do it. But you as a parent will be held responsible too. So this could come back on you. So you are responsible for what your children say and do ultimately in the end.
I haven't seen that.
And so I would say you need to sit down with your children and find out, hey, are you bullying people at school? You know, what's your popularity like? Talk to them and ask them. And also ask your child, are you being bullied? Sometimes you're on their side of the fence. You know, this would help kind of slow down some of these things. We, were bullied as kids in our days too, but we did not have the mindset of ever wanting to go pick up a gun. We wanted to find ways to get even, but most of the time we just handled it with our fist in schoolyards or whatever outside of school. We would either fight or we'd just flee and run if we couldn't handle it.
We might have been bullied, but we weren't ostracized where you were the only person. Just like people may have bullied us, but we had friends, and they made a bullet and talked about them also. But you had your little network of friends where you didn't feel so alone. Some of these kids at the school now, they just feel alone to walk around in school all day long with people bullying them and criticizing them. They just said, for some kids, it's a terrible experience to go to school.
Yeah, especially now today, our kids are more freely to express themselves, such as hairstyles, sexual preferences, their clothing styles. They have a lot more liberty as far as expressing themselves, and somebody else may not like the way they carry themselves. Maybe they don't like that he has a pompadour. Maybe they don't like it because she has braids and stuff. We see that's going on now. They're really, coming down, and then it doesn't make any. It doesn't help it when the school districts are sending primarily African American kids home because of their hair. They want them to cut their locks. Locks is a very beautiful, popular thing in the black culture, but unfortunately, the white stereotype people are not seeing or embracing this. So the people in the school districts and sports teams and coaches and stuff are taking drastic actions to eliminate them to have their own identity, and that is wrong. Okay, and that could also cause problems. And not only is it wrong, it's illegal, in case you didn't know. And these people are getting sued, and I'm so proud of the families that are staying strong for this. And they're owning these people's tails for this. It's not worth it. You need to get better control of what's going on in the world. This is getting to be a more browner and darker color world as far as melanin goes. And this is what the white people fear. They want this white race, like Trump come out and said it. They want, this Aryan nation. They want, white power, all this crap. They want white America, make America white again. There's no such thing. It never was.
Make America great
It
again.
never was a white thing. They just believed it was because when the immigrants came over here, there wasn't never a white. When you got here, it was brown, pale skin to begin with. Americans, British came over here. They thought that they were just going to make Britain huge. They thought this would be the United Kingdom over here. It's not. It's the United States. It's a big difference. The census show that by 2025, this country will be officially over the 52% of mixed race, meaning it'll be more mixed or from brown to more black than ever. So we might as well
I
embrace.
guess that's why they want to build that wall.
Yeah, I think this is part of the reason why they want to try to slow that back, because they know by population, and they do the census, they can see this, and they know where people's heritage come from. There's, it doesn't even matter that people now that used to come out and say, well, I'm British and I'm French and I'm German, and they come out. You may have traces of those in you, but now when you do your DNA, a lot of people now, when they do DNA, they have to admit, well, I'm part of sub-Saharan African by 20 or 30%, and I still have that German. You're not going to whitewash it all the way out, but your DNA will learn the circumference to the new bloodline, and you will become multiracial, whether you like it or not. But see, this is what they don't like, and you can't control. I'm sorry, I don't care. In some families, you can be, for example, maybe you have these white Aryan nations. They don't want what they call mixing. Their daughter goes out. If she falls in love with somebody other than what they consider a pure national white breed, which I don't understand it, because nobody's pure
how
national
she
white.
would fall in love with that, meaning that she was raised against it.
But do what now?
If she was raised against doing that, I don't think she's going to do that.
Well, sure it is. It's like the kids have the opposite effect. Most of them, you tell them no, they do it. They do it because they say, it works against them. The more you tell a child no, eventually they're going to go out and find out why you're telling them no. It's a proven fact, because kids are curious. Kids have a curiosity. They have curious minds. They want to know. So when you tell them, don't go out of the gate and into the woods, little Johnny, Johnny's going to be like, well, what the hell are you hiding from me in the woods, mama? So he's going to go out there. Sometimes it's not going to be in his benefit. The hungry wolf eats his butt up. But I'm just saying, in this terminology, they go out to find out. And you're seeing that. Watch Living Amish. I used to watch a show called Living Amish because it was so amazing how the Amish were told not to go out and do things. They don't believe in having cars.
They let them do it before they turn 17.
They do. They have that. They have that Christmas period where they let them go in the world for a year and do what they want. But they can be shunned and they can't ever come back if they decide to stay out there. And a lot of Amish people like drinking. They like the nightlife. They're young. They're millennials. And to me, it has nothing to do with your religion.
Today on there, they said millennials are not drinkers. They like a lot of drinks that don't include alcoholic beverages. They were talking about that this on the news. They said they're the first generation that really like that they're not such drinkers as the generation before them was.
They just like the hard stuff, vodka and stuff.
No, say they like.
They may not like all the beer.
Say they like different little drinks with different little.
I agree with you. They're not
some kind of.
They're not really considered alcoholics. You don't see a whole lot of them being alcoholics. Yeah. They drink, but they drink very social now.
They drink these peach fuzzy drinks and all that kind of stuff.
That's because they can't afford it. Probably.
They don't drink that alcohol, they say. They're not really into the alcohol.
So here we are this morning. We're going to go to our first commercial break. But we're talking this morning about...
everything seems like...
Yeah, but mainly about Scared Straight. Let's talk about millennials. How about control in the classroom and stuff like that? What is your viewpoint? 254-275-7476. Stay tuned soon because we're fixing to give away some tickets here up in the upcoming hour, so do not stray away. But right now we're going to go to our first commercial, first song break, and Class Z.
And it's the standard song, The Yellow Rose of Texas.
All right, we'll be right back.
KMRL 90.3 FM radio station presents
The Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
There you have it. We are back.
Rocking down to Electric Avenue.
With all the potholes in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Hey, I like that. No. Okay, go ahead.
You like rocking down to Electric Avenue?
I'm going to rock on down to Waco today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I'm going to pay my bill.
Oh, I see. Well, it's a nice day.
And my sweet will be with me.
The sun is out already.
Already think about what delicious meal I'm going to eat today.
Oh, really? You sounded like them folks on the show we watched the other night.
Oh, yeah. 600-Pound Life is back.
Yeah, 600-Pound Life is back with new episodes. Mm-hmm. And if you've never watched it, 600-Pound Life, it's an interesting show. It's on the TLC channel, and it comes on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m.
All right. Let's do announcements. No. Community announcements with Classy C.
Good morning. Community announcements I have for the morning are as follows. The Born Again stage play, the Born to Win stage play is going to be January the 19th, 2019 at 7 o'clock p.m. at the Waco Hippodrome. And the tickets are $20 at the door and $25 VIP. That includes a reception. And we will be giving away tickets to that play later on this morning. So keep listening and remember to call in for your chance to win, because it's a great play and it's right here in Waco. You don't have to go to Dallas or Austin or anywhere. It's right here in Waco. So, and it's written by Waco native K. Bell. Written and directed. Okay. And we also have the 2019 Festival of Laugh, and that's at Grand Prairie, Texas. And it's at the theater at Grand Prairie. And that's going to be February 16th at 7 o'clock p.m. Okay. We still have the new library, Marlin Public Library, hours on Monday and Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Wednesday and Thursday from 1:30 p.m. until 5:30 p.m. And we also have the Girls' Night Out at Fergie's, and that's in Mahia. You can just consider it somewhat local because Mahia is not that far away, and that's going to be on January the 6th, and it's Magic Mike Girls' Night Out, all male review, and it's Sunday, January the 6th, which is this Sunday, at 8 o'clock p.m. through 11 o'clock p.m. And that's at a place in Mahia called Fergie. It's at 1093 LCR 498 in Mahia, Texas. And I think the tickets are $20, right?
Yep, $19.95.
Yeah. So if you're interested in going, there's a lot of people online look like they were interested in going. So that is this Sunday.
All right.
And that's all the announcements I have. And if you have any other announcements, you can always call them in to our phone number at 254-275-7476. Or you can write us KMRL Yahoo at KMRLradio@yahoo.com.
All right. Thank you, Classy C.
Okay.
It is time for birthday announcement. Let's do the birthdays right now.
Okay.
So it's birthday time.
Okay, go on.
All right, here's who I have for birthdays today. Happy birthday to Graves Tanya Taylor, Yakuba Adorago, Regina Bisco, Lovely Days, Lizzie J., Robert Jones Jr., Kenneth Travis Sr., Alexis Molina, Janitra LaShawn, Audrey Benson, Deborah Levels McDavid, and Jose Luis Sacon Mendoza. That's who I have for today. Happy birthday to all of y'all.
I just said Deborah Levels McDavid birthday. One of my sorors, and I just want to say happy birthday to her.
All right. So is there anybody else we are missing today?
I don't have any other birthdays. I don't think.
Okay. So if we do not have any more birthdays, then we should get started, I think. What you think?
Yeah.
All right. So happy birthday to everybody. And if you are listening, it's your birthday, send us a message if you didn't hear us, or give us a call, and we'll be sure to include you in on that. But you need to send in your birthday announcements if you want to be recognized. Okay, let's do the birthday song the KMRL way. Let's do it.
Birthday.
All right, there you have it. And y'all know what we do next. Let's do our Wake Up Marlin. Here we grow again. Kicking it off the New Year style way.
We're kicking it off in 2019.
Yes, let's do it.
Singing. Yes, we're moving on up. And we finally got a piece of the pie. And it's very hard to sing here with Crazy Chris because he's doing crazy little actions to the side. And I have to look straight ahead, even though I'm just looking at the teleprompter, because he's trying to make me laugh.
No, I
while
wouldn't
I'm
do that
singing.
to you, would I?
Yes. You can't believe the stuff that he is doing.
It's a good thing that they can only hear us and not see us.
Really? He's laughing. He's getting choked up because he knows it's true.
We actually are thinking about, not every day, but maybe once in a while as a treat, have it the video version of it as well. They will set up a. We would actually have a camera on us, and hopefully,
that would really be a trip.
Yeah, well, and they would just have it, right on us.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully, I won't be doing no crazy stuff to get in trouble.
Hopefully, he won't.
Yeah.
But you see a lot of radio stations now. They do have the camera up.
Yeah, they're doing it now
while
with the
they're
video too.
doing the radio business.
So they're thinking about maybe doing the Class C and Crazy Chris morning show by video, and then they would upload it to get people, interested. Probably on Facebook, and then once they get it, it'll be on YouTube and all that. A little scary.
Yeah.
But that may be coming soon. So we'll see. I heard that they may be doing that. Who knows? All right. So let's do the Marlin, Texas weather.
Yeah.
All right.
Marlin, Texas weather now here with our own weatherman, Crazy Chris.
Well, it's rather warming up pretty quick, folks. Right now, it's already 59 degrees and still warming up. So it's just about 60. It's pleasant outside. There is no rain in the forecast, 0% right now. It's 59 right now for your temperatures, 34 for your low. It's going to get up to about 63 degrees today. Tomorrow is looking even better. It's getting warmer, honestly. Saturday, your low 42, plenty of sunshine, 67 for your high. Sunday, church flow, 59 for a low, 69 degrees for your high. Monday, 43 for your low, 71 degrees for your high. Tuesday, about the same, only 48 for your low, but 70 for your high. Mild and pleasant skies and plenty of sunshine coming your way. So, zippity-doo-dah and zippity-day. My, oh my, what a wonderful day.
Plenty of sunshine going your way.
Yeah, it will be plenty of sunshine going our way. Yes. Okay, so that is your forecast. Lots of sun. Be expected. Winds today will be west-northwest at 7 miles an hour with some gusts up to 13. But, again, the rain is gone. You can see clearly now. It's plenty of sunshine to help dry up this rain and get it on its way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Because my sister was talking about how dreary the town looks.
Yeah, and, I said the same thing, too. When it rains, there's one bad thing about Marlin. When we get a lot of water and it's water laying around, it looks so muddy and dirty everywhere. Yeah. So it'd be nice for it to dry up. I know we have a section out by our house where we get that. A lot of people are getting that, where the mailman has to come up on the grass, and then it puts ruts in the yard, and they fill in. It makes it like a muddy swimming pool, and you get stuck, and it's just horrible. Crazy Chris said he can't take it no more. He's going to have to do something about it. Plus, we have a dip in our driveway, so it kind of leads into, I call it the little river, the little lake. So I'm going to take care of that so it'll make our area presentable at least. And I'm sure when the mailman comes, he'll be happy to know that he'll have a section of concrete in front of there in the future here that he could drive up on and not have to go make ruts anymore. Yeah. And he could just drive off back into the street. So these are little things you can do to improve and make your property look better. It's just something I need to do this springtime once we get out of this cold weather and stuff. But that's what it takes. Sometimes you just got to, do what you got to do to make it happen.
I'm glad the sun is out today. It doesn't look so depressing.
No, it looks nice outside. So enjoy it today. Get out today. No rain today. Mild temperatures. It can't get better than that. Get out and enjoy just the cool weather. It's not going to be cold. Might need a light jacket today or something, but that's about it. Let's do your Texas lottery real quick. And then we're going to get to our national day today right after the lottery. Then we're going to take a song break, and then guess what?
It'd be time to go.
No, not quite.
Oh, we got to do the ticket.
Yeah, we got some stuff we got to talk about, but we're getting there. So I'm going to kind of get through this right now. Texas Lottery. Okay, last night was Thursday. Okay, tonight you got a chance to win just $40 million just at the Texas Lottery Mega Millions now featuring a multiplier. And it's $40 million for that tonight. Get your tickets tonight for the Mega Millions.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, Lotto Texas tomorrow night, 11.25 million tomorrow.
It's almost up to that. What it was when the one here won.
Yeah, not quite.
I think it was 25 when they won.
Yeah, well, it's about half of what they won. So we're still ways because it only climbs like, increments of 250,000, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody won. Texas two-step, folks.
Oh.
The winning numbers were 1, 15, 16, 24,
and
red ball 8. Somebody won $1,050,000, and that winner was from where?
I don't know.
Zapata, Texas.
Where is Zapata?
Down at the border.
Oh, okay.
It's a quick pick. So they won it on a quick pick. And they won it at Hawks quick pick. Right there at Zapata, Texas. Yeah, I bet they were. Because it was a quick pick for that just to come up. Can you imagine checking your ticket and knowing you just won $1
Can you imagine saying, let me have a quick pick for $1? And then you wake up the next morning and you won $1.5 million.
Yeah.
Oh, they had to be shaking.
Yeah, really. All right, pick 3 numbers. Last night were 7, 3, 4. This morning numbers are in 3, 3, 8. Daily 4 numbers. 1933 last night. 1933. That's not what we were hoping for these 2 digits to be, but we were close.
So anybody born in 1933 that's been using that number, you won last night.
This morning's draw 0484. 0484. And look at this. You know, if this would have been a 1 right here, look what that would have been.
Oh, yeah.
See? I think we ought to stick with the numbers. Okay. Cash 5. Let's talk about some Cash 5 numbers. Nobody won on Cash 5. So the crying numbers for that were 5, 11, 14, 18, 34. These look like they were all just off of what you get. Almost all somewhat.
One off.
Yeah. Nobody won Cash 5 last night, so it's up for grabs again tonight. And then don't forget 3 more days. You have just 3 more days to the brand new scratch-off tickets. Are coming out. Lucky Dog is a $1 ticket, went up to $500. The 50X ticket, which is a $5 ticket. The 100X ticket, $10 ticket. And then the new 300X, which is a $30 ticket. All part of the new featured multiplier games that they're going nuts with right now. And you can win second chance drawings on these. And have a chance to win $5 million Vegas challenge with all these multipliers. They got one in every price range. So they're real big on the multiplier series right now. Okay, also, remember that the Texas Lottery supports Texas education and veterans. Also remember that they want you to know that you should always play responsibly because
it's only a game.
All right, so there you have it. That's your Texas Law Report and your Marlin weather forecast. I hope you have a great weekend. Classy C, take it away with National Day. National Day today. What in the hell could it be? Hey.
Today, National Day. Today is January the 4th, right?
Exactly.
The date is January the 4th. 2019, and the
Do not get me laughing.
And the National Day is National Spaghetti Day, National Trivial Day, and National Missouri Day. And that is the National Day for today. So go out and eat you some spaghetti and play some Trivial Pursuit and visit Missouri. And that's the National Day.
Thank you, Classy C, for that National Day fact.
Yeah. Is somebody... Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome.
Are we expecting any packages at the studio?
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our next song break. When we come back, we are going to give away some tickets.
Yes.
Don't
So get ready.
get
to
ready.
Call.
The phone number is 254-275-7476. Why don't we just do it now while we're on song break? You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Classy C is going to come up with the magic lucky number caller. Listen to this. Now, she's going to tell you what caller we're looking for. You got to be that magic number caller, and you just win. You would just, if you are the right caller, you will win 2 tickets to go see Born to Win live play. It's a stage play at the Hippodrome Theater in Waco, Texas on January 19th, Saturday night's production at 7 o'clock p.m. 2 tickets, one for you, one for your sweetie, your husband, boyfriend, side chick, whatever.
Mama.
Whoever you want to take.
Sister. Cousin.
No, you're making me laugh.
Yeah, whoever you want.
Yeah,
to
whoever
come
you want.
with.
It's your business. But you're going to win 2 tickets for January 19th, Born to Win stage play. So we're going to go to a song break. You got to call during the song break time. We're looking for what caller at 254-275-7476. Classy C is going to tell you what caller this is going to be, and then you got to be the lucky caller.
We're looking for caller number 3. Lucky 3.
There you go, Marlin. Win it. Born to Win. Go ahead. Phone lines are open.
KMRL Madden presents
The Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
Okay, we're back.
All right, Marlon, where are you at out there today? We are still waiting on the third caller for these Born to Win tickets. Who wants to win them tickets? Call right now, 254-275-7476.
We're not asking you to be on the radio. We're just asking for call-ins for the winning of the tickets. And if you don't want to be on the radio, you don't have to be on the radio. But just call in, be the third caller for the Born to Win stage play. It's a very good play, and it's local right there in Waco.
You got 10 minutes before we go off the air. We're giving them away in the next 10 minutes. Come on. All right, we got a special announcement to make.
And this is an announcement for barbecue plates. They're $10 a plate. All the proceeds will be donated to assist with the medical expenses for Rose Castro. She's the daughter of Annette Soto and Tony Soto. The longtime Marlin resident is who was recently diagnosed with brain cancer. And January the 4th, 2019, at 11 o'clock p.m., you can pick up the plates at the Falls County Kidney Center. They're having brisket and sausages and pulled pork with potato salad and beans and dessert. All this for $10, and it's for a worthy cause to raise money for Annette and Tony Soto's daughter, who has been diagnosed with brain cancer.
All right. Did you tell them what they're all having here?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on out there and get your barbecue plate today. That brisket, sausage, pulled pork, potato salad, baked beans, and some dessert. Right now, going on. Get on over there. It's starting now. Pick up at your Falls County Kidney Center right there in front of Walmart. Come on out there. Get you a barbecue plate. $10. Come on. All proceeds or donate it for the expense of Rose Castro. All righty, so come help a Marlin resident out today with a great barbecue plate that will help with expenses for a much needed cause. So get on out there right now.
Okay.
Tell them KMRL Radio sent you.
Yes.
All right. We are still waiting on that third caller. We're gonna go to another song. When we come back, I'm hoping we have a caller. Third caller. We'll be right back. Come on, third caller, 254.
275-7476.
All righty.
Okay.
Okay, well, we did not get anybody to call in for the tickets this morning. I'm not really sure what's going on here with this. Classy, you got anything to say about this?
The only thing I can say is who's ever listening, maybe they don't want to be on the radio, or they don't want to give their name, or they don't want to get involved as usual. Because even giving away free tickets, you can't even bother to call in to get the tickets. If you don't want the tickets, maybe you have someone who you would think would want to go, and you just win the tickets for them. Mm-hmm. Because it's a perfectly good play. It was written by a lady in Waco.
Yeah.
And it's
We're going.
It's at the Hippodrome in Waco.
We're going to be going, and I know it's going to be really good.
Yes.
We went to another play we had here, and it was awesome, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
So I'm anticipating, and I know that this will probably be really, really good.
Yes. And it was several people who didn't go to that right here in town. So maybe they just don't like that kind of entertainment.
Well, and another thing is what I'm worried about is, folks, this doesn't tell us that this, when you don't participate, it makes us, we don't know what's going on that outside.
It makes us think that it's nobody out there listening.
Yeah, and this is one of the things that we had talked about, our people get in participation, and we're just, the station is really trying to be, the people's radio station. But
we believe in the people of Marlin, but you have to give us something. Mm-hmm. You have to give us something to go on, to let us know that we're just not out here flying blind, that it is people out here who's enjoying the morning show, a local morning show of things that's going on in the city, and just the music.
Yeah, really.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know why we just don't get the participation, but folks, what I can tell you is if you want us to remain your radio station, you have to get involved, because we meet certain guidelines, meet certain requests, certain goals.
And
right?
we know already, as far as the donation, we haven't been getting any donations locally from the people here in town. But even making a phone call, that doesn't cost anything as far as, participating and supporting us.
Yeah. So I would tell y'all out there, we really need y'all to beef it up out there, folks. If you want KMRL radio to be your radio station, and you do like it, you do support it, and all the other great stuff, then you have to
participate also. We're getting up every morning, doing our part at being here from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And we're bringing you the best music and local news and announcements and just stuff in the community. So you have to participate also.
Yeah.
Because we can't just call in to ourselves.
No.
And if we have gotten tickets from the author and director of the play, we just can't just take those tickets and not try to give them out to the local community.
No.
Okay. Well, the play is January the 19th, 2019. It's still a couple of weeks for the play. Okay. So, like we said, we have been expecting someone to call in for the ticket, and we didn't receive a call. It was going to be caller number 3.
All right. So, I guess we go ahead and we'll close out the show today because we didn't get the nobody to call in.
And we put it out there. It's not like it wasn't out there.
Yeah.
And we even said it on the show. So we feel you had plenty of time to call in.
All right. Just a very disappointment today.
Yes.
With the turnout on this. But all the same, we hope you have a great weekend.
Yeah, have a great weekend. And for all the birthday recipients, have a great day and enjoy your birthday. Okay. We've come to the end of another show, and this is Classy C from the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show. We just want to say that we enjoyed being with you today here in your homes and in your cars. And we look forward to being with you each day. And like I always say, keep it locked and tuned to 90.3 FM and tell everyone you know and everyone you see. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
We want to thank you for listening to the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
You can catch the show Monday through Fridays
Live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
on KMRL 90.3 FM.
Marlin's hottest radio station.
We want to thank you for listening to the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
You can catch the show Monday to Fridays. Live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Only on KMRL 90.3 FM.
Marlin's hottest radio station.